service. Kim Drolet comes to PCOM with a bachelor's and postgraduate study in psychology from Texas A&M and University of Southern California. I know Kim is one of our students, but more importantly, she is a mother, she's a wife, she's a daughter, she's a sister, she's an entrepreneur, and a giver of her time and her skills to many people locally and internationally. In her river of life, Kim has suffered more than most and more than she ever lets on, but still has a softness of heart to know we all hold a little stardust. She's a dedicated activist and spent most of her life serving others. She knows she has skills, and with that, much responsibility. It is truly my pleasure to welcome our next guest speaker, Kim Drolet.
My God, there's so many people. All right. I can't believe this is actually happening. All right. Fourscore divided by 20 years ago. I started at PCOM. These have been a crazy 4 years. My son Dante bravely endured 5 surgeries, as many MRIs, and a cerebral angiogram. I found out that I have not just 1, but 2 aneurysms in my brain. I passed 2 separate kidney stones. Thank you very much. I lost 30 pounds, and my hypothyroidism went away. I had an unplanned pregnancy that ended in miscarriage. I had another unplanned pregnancy that I ended in a safe and legal abortion, now having done research about pregnancy and aneurysm ruptures. My husband then had a very planned vasectomy. Thanks, Kevin. Sparked by my 25th year high school reunion, I had my 3rd major depression episode, which landed me for the 3rd time in my life at a stint in a psychiatric hospital to protect myself from suicide. At the same time, in the last 4 years, I started living 2 blocks to the beach. I've fallen more madly in love with my husband, Kevin, seriously, who I hooked up with one spring day 20 years ago. I conceived of and birthed a funny dog treat company called Fashizzle My Pizzle, Bully Sticks, Your Bitch Will Love. I just got back from China for a month, where I studied and tasted and laughed a lot. China is amazing. I met a new bestie in my apartment complex and a whole community of besties here at PCOM. I've witnessed my man boy, Dante, now 10 years old, feel the flutters, the love flutters of his first girlfriend, his first kiss, and his first heartbreak, all spanning a very torturous 2 weeks and 1 day. True story. I witnessed my parents celebrate a 50-year marriage, and I've become closer to my parents than I've ever been since childhood. And oh, in the past 4 years, I became an acupuncturist. These have really been the most amazing 4 years. But even with all that, and I admit it's a lot, it's been a very full year, 4 years, I am not special. I am just as you are, just in my river of life as things are coming together. Theoretical physicist and cosmologist Lawrence Krauss has said, One of the most poetic things I know about the universe is that essentially every atom in your body was once inside of a star that exploded. Moreover, the atoms in your left hand probably came from a different star than in your right hand. We are all literally star children, and our bodies are made of stardust. Wow. This molecular and submolecular dance that was spewed into the universe has now congealed itself into the stuff that we call air and rocks and ants and kisses. Stardust that makes it possible to have a world where I stand here and talk while you sit there and listen or check your phone. That orchestra of stardust is the same in all of us. The universe is literally singing and dancing in all of us. So in the last 4 years, we have each endured and thrived and changed and achieved. We have had our own particular molecular dances tickled by this whole thing we call Chinese medicine. It's acupuncture, it's herbs, it's theories, it's lifestyle approaches, all of it. We think differently now. We see things differently now. And we have a kind of power, a power that can help heal people, help them feel better, help them live happier, healthier, longer lives. So as the great prophet Peter Parker once said, with great powers come great responsibility. And it is in that spirit that I call on you to groove to your own atomic dance of stardust and let it resonate to the rhythms of this Chinese medicine and go rock your particular life. Go make life meaningful. Go serve the people. Go relieve suffering. Go spread happiness. And let's go change the world.